Hi, welcome back to Blind Accessibility Tips. You have ever found yourself arrowing through a massive Microsoft Word document? Then this is a video for you. Today, I'm going to be showing you, screen reader user, how to navigate large Microsoft Word files quickly and efficiently using my screen reader of choice, NVDA. Now we're going to be doing advanced techniques, not just using up arrow keys and down arrow keys and the page up keys. So, I implore you to stick around because these techniques could save you hours and make using Microsoft Word much easier. Now, before we get into the video, I just wanted to tell you that we revamped the downloads on our downloadables page. So you can actually go to blindaccessibilitytips.com/downloadables to go and see the packages that we have there now. Download a free package giving you 3 different Microsoft Word documents of important handy-dandy keyboard shortcuts that might be very useful to you as screen reader users. So just go to blindaccessibilitytips.com/downloadables and you can have that. Alright, now so let's say you have a 20-page report with different sections, headings, even bookmarks, tables. If you're just going to arrow through from top to bottom, that will take forever. So let us learn a few keystrokes that will make the navigation much easier. Now first, we can use NVDA's browse mode. Now this same mode is called virtual mode with the screen reader JAWS. Alright, so usually when we open our Microsoft Word documents, we can just arrow through. Let me see, down arrow here.
Heading Level 2 Executive Summary.
So it has headings
This
there,
document outlines the financial and operational performance.
and it's telling me something about, it's a report, right? Now, of course, you would be able to just press any letter. Let's see. Press, and that L goes in. I can just backspace the L because I don't want it there. So the point is, you would get your document as usual. You could use your up and down arrows to read, and if you attempt to press the letters, it would actually input the letters into the document because, of course, it is assuming that you're trying to edit this document. However, when NVDA goes into browse mode, it behaves very differently, and you'd be able to jump to different kinds of text much easier. So to do that, we are going to use the keyboard shortcut insert space if you're using desktop mode, or if you're using the laptop mode for NVDA, you can use caps lock space. So pressing insert space now, and you heard that sound. That sound now means that NVDA has gone into browse mode. So let us see. We can still up and down arrow to read as usual.
Page 1, Section 1, Year 2024. This document out Year 2020 bookmark satisfaction.
And so on. In fact, NVDA behaves just like when it is you're on the internet, where you can press letters, and instead of inputting the letters into the document, it will instead jump you. So let me see. Let me press the letter H because, of course, H jumps you by headings.
Heading Level 2 Section 1, Financial Overview.
Alright, see, it went to a heading there. Let me press H again.
Heading Level 2 Section 2, Department Updates.
That's Section 2. Let me go
Heading
ahead.
Level 2 Section 3, Goals for 2025.
And Section 3, let's press Shift H to go backwards.
Heading Level 2 Section 2, Department Updates.
That's Section 2. Going backwards again, Shift H.
Heading Level 2 Section 1, Financial Overview.
Right. And of course, as I said, this is pretty similar to how you would navigate with NVDA on the internet, jumping from heading to heading to heading on the internet, or here in browse mode in a Microsoft Word document, you would use the letter H. And to go backwards, you would use Shift H. Now, with the other letters that work on the internet, most of them also work. Let me try. Let me press K.
No next link.
There's no link in this document. Let me try pressing L for lists.
No next list.
There's no list in this document, so you'd have been able to use the letter L to jump to a list. Let's see. T would take you to a table. Pressing T.
Table with 5 rows and 4 columns, row 1, column 1 quarter.
And there you go. Pressing T takes me right to the table in this document. So if this is the table you needed to navigate, pressing T would jump you right there. You wouldn't have to jump over all the text just to get to this table. And many of the other internet quick navigation keys for NVDA also work here. So you can go and watch that video where I show you how to navigate the internet. I'll drop the link in the description. Also, to view the video where I show you how to make Microsoft Word documents accessible, creating headings and so on, you can find the link in the description as well. Next is bookmarks. If there are bookmarks in the document that you're trying to navigate, then that's also a way for you to use to quickly jump through. To access the bookmarks, of course, you can go into the menus, but we're going to use the keyboard shortcut Ctrl Shift F5. So pressing that now, Ctrl Shift F5.
Bookmark dialog, sort by bookmark name, edit.
And this brings up the list of bookmarks in your document. You can just down arrow or up arrow through them.
Summary, summary, goals 2025, financials, departments selected.
So you can see that this document has actually several bookmarks here. So let me see. I'm going to look for goals.
Appendix, departments, financials, goals 2025, goals 2025 selected.
All right, so this is a bookmark or the part of the document that I want to jump to. So I'm just going to press enter here.
Goals 2025.
And the dialog box is still on my screen, so I'm just going to escape.
NVDA word navigation demo, compatible.
And now I'm back in my document and I have been placed at the section where the bookmark has led me to. Now I've noticed with this document, the bookmarks actually go to the end of the specific section. So in this case, I chose goals 2025. So if I were to up arrow, I would realize that I would be in the section itself.
Page 1, launch 3 new, expand into heading level 2, section 3, goals for 2025.
Right, and there it is, goals 2025. I use Ctrl Shift F5 to open the bookmarks listing, down arrow or up arrow to find the bookmark that I wanted, and just press enter and then escape to get out of the dialog box. And then I would be where the bookmark sent me to in the document. Bookmarks are great for jumping to specific places like appendices or signature sections or repeated notes. All right, next is find. Do you know how to use find? Find is such a very important tool and a quick time saver in Microsoft Word, both for sighted persons and even more so for blind and visually impaired persons who are trying to navigate large documents in Microsoft Word. So to access find, you would use the keystroke Ctrl F, keystroke or keyboard shortcut Ctrl F.
Search 31 results.
And it comes up there with some, I was typing in some things there before.
See.
But I'm going to type in the word company. So we're trying to find the word company in this document. Let me type that in.
See, no, M-P-A-N-Y. 4 results.
And it says 4 results. Now, if you were to press enter right now, Microsoft Word would just highlight the first instance of the word in the document and take you right there. And you could just escape out of this find dialog box and be placed into the Word document right at that first instance of the word company. But I want to go through the list to decide which one of those occurrences of the word company I want. So I'm just going to tab through and I'm looking for the results list. So I'm just going to tab.
Previous result, next result button, tab control, search results list, result 2 of 4 button, financial and operate, result 1, tab control, results tab selected 3 of 3.
So this says the results tab. If I were to tab once more.
Search results list. Grouping. Result 1 of 4 button, company annual report 2024.
Right. Here is the list and it tells me that the first one here. So let me down arrow to here the other in the list.
Result 2 of 4 button, financial and operational performance of the company for the year 2024. The company experienced.
Down arrow again.
Result 3 of 4 button of the company for the year 2024. The company.
Let me go again. The fourth one.
Result 4 of 4 button, revenue. The company generated a total revenue.
Okay, this one that says revenue, that with the word company is on the line here with the word revenue. Say this is the line that I'm trying to find with the word company. I'm just going to press enter right now.
Result 4 of 4.
And I can see if you're visually impaired and you have some vision, you'll be able to see that that occurrence of the word company has been highlighted. But now to get out of the dialog box, I'm going to escape.
Document print layout. Selected company.
And then and it says selected company. And if I were to up arrow.
Revenue, company unselected.
And come back down.
The company generated a total revenue of $4.5 million in 2024.
And now you would realize that you have been placed in the document at the word company that you chose. Quick and easy. Next up is the goto function. Goto can make you jump to so many different kinds of sections. Like you can jump by pages, you can jump to lines, you can jump to sections, you can jump to tables, whatever. What you would have to do is press Ctrl G for goto, G. So Ctrl G.
Find and replace dialog, enter plus end to move relative to the.
And I find that when it opens, it says something else, but you are in the goto dialog box. Let me just shift tab here.
Go to what? List Alt plus O, page.
and you realize now it is saying go to what, and the first thing it is on by default is page. But if you were to right arrow,
section,
you would hear you can jump by section,
line,
lines,
bookmark,
bookmarks,
comment,
comments,
footnote,
footnotes, and a whole lot, tables, everything. Let me just go back to say line,
comment, bookmark, line,
and then once I left arrow back to line and it is now on line, I can tab,
enter line number, edit alt plus e blank,
and now it says enter line number. I'm just going to type 5 and press enter,
5 selected,
and then escape the dialog box off your screen.
NVDA Word Navigation Demo, Compatibility Mode, Word, Year 2020, Bookmark Satisfaction Ratings,
And you would be at line 5. You can go ahead and try out all the different kinds of elements that the Go-To dialog box will allow you to jump to. You know, tables and everything. Even bookmarks is also in the Go-To dialog box. And finally, we will look at the navigation pane. Now, you can access the navigation pane by using the same keystroke that you used for find, and that is Ctrl F, pressing that now.
Search Doc for results.
And it still has the results that we had before with company with the 4 results. But this time we're going to tab through, and we're tabbing through until we hear tab control.
Clear split, previous result, next result, tab control, headings tab selected 1 of 3.
And it says headings. Let me right arrow.
Pages tab selected 2 of 3.
Pages.
Results tab selected 3 of 3.
And the results. So in other words, this pane that you access through using the keyboard shortcut Ctrl F, it actually has 3 different interfaces. You can have the headings interface, pages interface, or the results interface, which is what we had used before. The results interface is what we had used before to type in the word that we were looking for in the document, and we got some results. But now, say we wanted to see a list of headings in our document. Let me right arrow back to headings.
Pages tab selected, headings tab selected 1 of 3.
And it says selected, so I'm just going to tab.
Navigation tab list. Tree view, Company Annual Report 2024 button heading at level 1. Expanded.
And you heard that. That is the first heading on the page. Let me down arrow.
Executive Summary button heading at level 2.
Executive Summary is the next heading. Let me just down arrow through these headings in this document.
Section 1, Financial Overview. Section 2, Department Updates button. Section 3, Goals for 2020. Appendix button heading at level 2.
Right. All of those are different headings within this document. And of course, if you were to press enter on any of them, Microsoft Word will take you right to that section. So let me see.
Section 3, Section 2, Department Updates button heading at level 2.
All right, this one.
Section 2, Department Updates.
2, Department Updates. Let me press enter.
Document Print Layout. Heading level 2, Section 2, Department Updates.
Right, and it took you right there into that section. So of course you can just down arrow and read as usual.
The sales team exceeded its target by 15%. A new CRM system was in.
Now, when you use the navigation pane, once you activate it, it stays open to the left of your screen. But if you don't want it open, you'd have to actually go into the menus to get it closed. So you'd press Alt to access the main menu, right arrow to view, and then tab through until you hear navigation pane. And then press the enter key to toggle off the pane. Alright, so that's it. Today we covered how to jump through large documents in Microsoft Word with using NVDA's browse mode, bookmarks, the find function, go to, and even the navigation pane. If the video was good for you, please consider leaving a like on the video and let me know in the comments which one of these techniques is your favorite. And also let me know which other kind of topic you'd like covered here on Blind Accessibility Tips. Thanks for watching.